So
That's
I'm
right.
excited
It's
for
a
that.
whole open market and opportunity for
Hmm.
us. Here's a good
Yeah.
question. I think this would be a really good question. Is
Hmm.
um, we talk a lot about transparency and being
Hmm.
really open with everyone. And
Yeah.
is that being built into the app? You know, these, our morals and ethics. Is that being built into the app
It's a
so
pretty
people
open
know?
question.
And also, I mean, you know what I mean? It's hard to say, right? Is it how will people see it reflected in the app? Is that something we can answer? We talk about the transparency and
Is that
openness and
did,
fairness.
did somebody like ask you to ask that question, or is that a question from you?
No, well, so actually, I've gotten several messages. People private
Okay,
message us
okay.
all
Of
the
course, of
time.
You,
course.
Usually, it's
you do
asking
know,
me for a job, and I
yeah,
figure might as well
okay,
ask it since I've got it a few times. Yeah,
okay.
like
I want you to restate the question after I say this, but you know how much I get annoyed at emotional questions, right?
that's true. It's very true. But hey, it's for the people out there, so we
Yeah.
can
Okay,
squash it and hopefully minimize that question.
okay. This app is technology, right? It's
Yep,
numbers, it's equation, it's programming, it's coding. Computers don't care about emotions.
facts.
Computer number is 0, 1. Yes, no. Okay. And will it operate ethically? I think is really the overall question. It has to be.
Yeah,
You think about
yeah.
all these agencies and online jobs PH. Why do you think they don't have an app? Why do you think these
Yeah.
Because they
agency
aren't.
owners don't have
Because
an
they're
app?
not being ethical.
In
Very
order
good.
for a tech company to set, in order for any tech company on those app stores that move large amounts of money, which is what we're going to be doing, large amounts of money, making international connections, not dealing with people's information. There's something called KYC AML. There's
Hmm.
something called compliance. There's something called security. When you're a when you're a website, you don't have to follow any of that.
Yeah.
You don't. So why do you think they never made one? They wouldn't pass a compliance CQC check from the SEC for the fucking life of them if they did. That's why Online Jobs PH
What the
had
heck?
an app. Look what happened. Anybody else notice that? They had an app, but the moment compliance checked it, they're like, hell no, get this shit off.
Yeah.
Don't like
Where's
come
my
out of
mic?
here. Come out of
Where's
here.
my mic that I'm gonna drop? Okay. That's why everyone thinks, oh, they have websites, it works, it has to work.
How's
Yeah,
it gonna work?
because no
Yeah.
one has to check. They don't have to check, they don't have to pass any compliancy. Why would they? Because being compliant is less money in their pockets. Mic drop again. I'm not doing this, guys, to be rich.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the last thing. I don't have to do this. That's another thing people don't say. I don't have to fucking do this.
Yeah. Right.
If I
If it
we
were if for the money, you don't have to.
you know,
Yeah.
you think I'm financially struggling right now? No.
Right.
I I found a problem and I am infatuated in solving it, and I have. I'm fucking infatuated. That's what soldiers do. We solve fucking problems. You think we're soldiers because for money? Well, no, the soldier didn't get paid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My gosh.